Have you ever been a volunteer in your life? Or does you think that it doesn't bring you nothing? Hi, I'm Anna. And by your guys' faces, I guess that for the most of you guys, you have never been a volunteer in your life. And that's okay. That's actually useful in our country. So let's start with what is volunteering after all? Volunteer is when you dedicate your time to help other people without expecting anything in return. In my case, volunteering is with homeless people. We work and we can help them, we can feed them, we get them proper hygiene, we can change their clothes, we can cut their hair, and the most important part, we hear their stories. And it's so nice hearing why these people get in this situation. What happened? Where does life change everything? And for me, listening to their stories is the most important part and the happiest I can ever get. But the truth is, most people don't understand what we do and don't understand why we do it. And that's actually pretty interesting, but it's actually really, really, really easy to understand. It's because we live in a deeply, deeply selfish society. So, do you ever hear that thing like, oh, I'm not helping anyone, I'm not getting anything in return? Yeah, that's why we actually don't have a lot of volunteers, because we expect to get things in return. And we actually don't. But I know that it's something about our country that makes us think that way. But I actually can't blame you guys because I also thought that way a long time ago. But my first volunteering experience changed my mind about it. So at the first day, I was absolutely heartbroken because I got to see how that people lived and the situation they were in, you know? You know, when you look at someone and you say, how does life get so hard? That's volunteering. That's when you look at someone and you're like, what happened? But actually, this makes me grow a lot because getting to see these people and knowing their stories, you start to understand what happened to them. And volunteering really changed your life. It's not like something I'm here to say just so you can get home and say, okay, she said it, but nothing about my life. It's not about me. No, it's about you. I'm talking to you. Does you understand that you have the power to change someone's life? So, this first day, I was heartbroken because I always thought that I didn't have to help these people. But when I saw it, I was absolutely speechless, thinking that I spent most of my life without helping them. And I had the tools to help them. Like, what's wrong with me? You know? And actually, that's nothing wrong with you. That actually happens to a lot of people. But something that's very, very sad is that people stops volunteering or doesn't even start volunteering because of selfishness. They think so much about themselves and so little about the others that they never volunteered in life. St. Augustine once said, if man knew the power of being good, would be a great man because of selfishness. And I don't know you guys, but I totally agree with him. Because nowadays, when I don't have time to help people, I get sad for myself. And I know I sound like a monster right now, but wait, I'm going to explain, okay? I get sad for myself because I know that I have the power of changing someone's life, and I'm not doing it. I get sad for myself because I know that is an opportunity to hear a story that I'm losing. So yeah, nowadays when I don't have that time, I get sad for myself, and most people doesn't understand that. And it's okay. I don't expect you guys to understand. But the truth is, if people knew how good the volunteering experience is, they would not just be engaged in social work, but they would get other people to get engaged in social work too. They would see the world in a different way. Because every story you hear, every people you meet, every hug you give changes everything you think you know about the world. And you know what? Now I look back and I feel sorry that I've been selfish for so long. Now I look back and I see how much I've grown. Now I look back and I see how volunteering really changed my life. How talking to that people and hugging them and just sitting down and saying, tell me your story, changed not just my life, but their lives. And I'm so grateful for that, because the person I am today is so much about everything I volunteered and every person I ever talked. So, do you still think that volunteering doesn't have anything to add you? Do you still think that volunteering is not going to bring you anything good? Thank you.